What's up, y'all? Good people of the world, YouTubers. What's good with you? Just chilling at work, man. It's hot. It's like 96 degrees out here right now. But it actually feels better out here than it do in that kitchen, though. But, your boy stay with his water, though. You know. But, man, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time, man. I just wanted to touch base on something I've been thinking about, just people like kind of trip me out sometimes, especially like, those that claim to be Christians and stuff, and they live in such a like hypocritical type of mind frame, and it's like crazy to me because, like, I don't understand how you can go to God for forgiveness with stuff you do in your personal life, but yet you don't forgive people for what they do. Like, that's kind of hypocritical if you ask me, you know what I mean? Like how you gonna ask God to forgive you for your mistakes and your past mistakes, but yet when somebody asks you for forgiveness, you can't give it? Just don't make sense to me. You see that a lot now in the world, like people just, I don't get it. We supposed to love thy brethren, and like people just act like they gotta hold grudges or hold everybody accountable because of something they did in the past, and it's like we move on. Like, you got people that did a lot of things bad in the past that are now, reborn again Christians, and like they done completely changed their life around, or another thing too, weekend warriors, man. Like, I call them one day Sunday warriors, like how you live in your life all week long, Monday through Saturday, in sin every day, and then you go to church on Sunday and you think everything good. Like, come on now, y'all be forgetting God see all that stuff, man. Like, like he see everything. Like, I ain't the most perfect person in the world, and I done made my mistakes in the past, but I done gave all my stuff to God, and I ain't no better than nobody else. I'm just I'm walking this path now, and I'm just trying to do right by myself, do right by him, do right by my family, and especially my wife and kids. Like, that's the most important thing to me, and as far as like, I want my kids to see like this is what we want to aspire to be, like my parents. I look up to my parents big time, my wife as well. We look up to my parents, and that's the kind of relationship that I want to have, and then in the future, what I want is my kids to look at me and my wife. Hey, honey, I love you, by the way. Like, I want them to be like, I want a relationship like mommy and daddy have, like, so like, that's why we trying to take this walk, and I had to start with myself. I had to get myself right. And, I'm trying to bring along the wife and the kids and everything like that. And, I just ask y'all to pray, and hope everything work out for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can use some prayer. And I pray for y'all, man. Like, but we just got to get it. We got to get it right, man. Like, it just don't make no sense. Like I said, you can't sit there when you get into trouble or something like that, and you go to God and you ask him to forgive you and all this stuff, but then somebody turn around and do something to you, or of somebody doing something, and you can't, you want to criticize them, and you can't find it in your heart to forgive them. That's bogus, man. And like I said, the one day Sunday warriors, man, like that's crazy. Like, every day, and you reminded of it too. Like, you might even be reminded by a family member or a friend or something, like, yo, what you doing is very sinful. Like, God sees that stuff, man, and he's a God of justice. So you doing it, and you're not supposed to, it's gonna come back on you. It will come back on you. Everybody that believes in him can testify to that. Like, it does if you don't follow that path. But man, I gotta get in here and cook though. But that's just my food for thought. Y'all do the dishes, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you boy, man. God bless y'all.